Welcome to one of the NFL's signature venues, Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're underway from Kansas City. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an out cut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Right back to Pacheco. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down run by Pacheco. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. The counter give here to Pacheco. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum, but keep that defense on its heels.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. First down carry for Pacheco. And that one's going to back the offense up just a bit here. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Little receiver screen here. It's Worthy. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Looking to throw Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. He's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Again, Mahomes to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got, now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
Easier said than done, and you know that Kate playing as severe underdogs on the road. How they respond on this next drive is going to be really telling for the direction this game goes.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Bryce Oliver. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Tight end in motion right. First carry here for Tony Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 27-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
A gain of 18.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. All set now, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
The Titans will turn to their kicker, Joey Sly, here on 4th down, looking for this field goal. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. On the draw, it's Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Back to throw Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So they'll be facing 2nd and goal coming up as we reach the end of 1. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Pacheco goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play. Here's Mahomes now. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on third down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
Butker knocks it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Give to Hunt. Escapes the defender. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Pacheco gets it from the gun. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Third and short, here's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. He gets 6 on that play, and it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
In the red zone on first. Kelsey's got it right side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Pacheco will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Now it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
The Chiefs take a 13-point lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on down to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On the draw, they get to Pollard. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to it. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Spears running behind center. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Again, a run with Pollard. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's going to throw here on 3rd. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's 4th down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hunt trying things up the gut. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Running up the middle, Pacheco. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. To the air, Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Roger McCreary on the stop. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Looking to throw Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. the throw for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
A 22-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through, and that makes this a 3-score game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Oliver with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
One coming now from the Titans on this 4th down. On comes Johnny Hecker. Chiefs have Nico Remigio out for the return. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. And up a very comfortable 3 scores. Really no need to try and get anything here. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down now, 7 to go. They run with Pacheco. And that's good for a gain of 5. Sent down by Cody Barton.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd and just 2 to go. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Titans in the nickel for 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Catch made. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here's the Tennessee offense getting ready to start our third quarter. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Now a toss. It's Pollard. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Here he goes, third and long. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
And we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
He gives a good check-out to start the drive. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Play action, Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Throws caught. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away. What's next?
off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Titans ready to take over on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. But the defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's Manor with the catch outright. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Working now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, they go with Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Manor. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Through the middle. The connection is made. Manor. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Ward's going to throw it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Again, Ward going to the air. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
I can't help but watch these games and just hear Pete Carroll in my head all the time. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You got to finish. And so many times, Kate, we see in this league, you get a 3-score lead, you let off the gas a little bit defensively, you don't fight to finish, you let the opponent back in. Not with this defense and not with that sack. They are aiming to finish this thing. And with time a-ticking, they may just have done so with that sack.
The Chiefs offense out to take over. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Third and long, they're going to throw. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, that's one you watch the next day, Kate, you're just bummed. As a QB, you're a perfectionist. And when it's caught but out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little bit more accurate on your end.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throwing again, Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Again, Mahomes to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. So Reed, it's Pacheco. And second down only works out for a yard.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like we're right around the 8. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. First play to drive. Here's Pollard. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 6-yard line.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, it's Ward. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Ward now on 3rd down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
On now comes their punter. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. He dodged the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's Hunt out the middle. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. So the false start makes this a far tougher call now. 3rd and 6. Throw here. 3rd down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing now on first down. Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. A counter give here to Pacheco. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Right back to Pacheco. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, ball at the 36. It's Pacheco again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, They just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Sending the tight end in motion left. Here's a gift to Hunt. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st down carry from Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On the draw, it's Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He was taken down.
They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Mahomes here from the gun on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He'll try to run with Pacheco. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs make it a 24-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. Oliver with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. On 3rd and long, it's Ward. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
This rookie quarterback's going to have to file that one away as a little bit of a reminder. You can't stare down your primary target. You can get away with it in high school, even in college, but not in this league as that ball gets batted away.
Their punter making his way out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down, ball at the 36. Hunt trying things up the gut. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The Titans' 27-yard line.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down, and they go right back to it. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Now it's Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. Has some space inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. He's going to be stopped after a 4-yard gain, so that plus the flag means 2nd and 1. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs keep running away with this. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Now a toss. It's Pollard. Shoots away from one. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 6 yards on the play, and enough for a first.
A lot of times when we'll see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Ward's going to hang on to it. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. That throw finds Okonkwo. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
To the air on 3rd and long. Quickly gets this one into the hands of Ridley. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.